Hey, when was the last time you seriously looked at your team and your vendors and evaluated whether or not you need to level them up? Now, as your firm grows, it's going to change and go through different phases, and you may need different caliber of help at each phase. Okay. I see this a lot of times when you're dealing with, either an SEO vendor or even though your accountant or your own insurance needs. Okay. But let's talk specifically about accountants. A lot of times, if you're a phase one law firm, you're small, you're doing 2.5 million in revenue, you may not need any sophisticated tax planning. So your local accountant, who is almost like a bookkeeper who does your taxes, may be perfectly fine. But as you start growing and your firm gets bigger and you go from 2.5 to maybe 5 or 7 million in revenue, then it's about time to bring on some tax planning to advise you on some strategic ways you can do things. And then as you get over 10 million, then your individual income is going to be so much larger, you're definitely going to need tax planning, okay? So don't be afraid to level up your team. You also need to level up your team inside your firm because your management structure's got to get better and your managers have to get better. But also look at your own peers, okay? Are those people you're hanging out with and spending all your time with, are they actually your peers now, or have you outgrown them? Because it's been famously said before, if you look at the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with, you're probably going to fall down in the middle of there, okay? So if you've outgrown your peers, you may need to look at adding on a mastermind or some sort of group function to continue to push you to grow.